Hi. Here is a tourist pack. Today I will tell you how to buy tickets on Wizzair step by step and tell you about the nuances. What to pay attention to or what to skip. Let's assume that you saw a video in my TikTok with a selection of cheap tickets and decided to buy them, but you don't know how. Now I will show you how to do it from your phone through one of the applications. So, let's begin. I will show you an example of one of the latest videos in my TikTok flight to Oslo from Varsovia. Pause and see what do we have. We have the following data: place of departure and place of arrival, the date, departure time, which is sometimes important because there can be more than one flight per day and the cost can be different, air carrier, in our case it's Wizzair, and the most important thing is the price. Note that all these prices are approximate. That is, they will not differ much, they can be both higher and lower, it all depends on what time you buy, what day. For example, if you saw in my profile the video that I posted today, it means that these prices were up to date at the minute when I was checking. Go to the downloaded Wizzair application and enter the data we saw in the ticket. Where we depart from, where we arrive, when we depart, when we return, and the number of passengers. The default is always 1, click Search. We will see tickets for the selected dates. There is a discount price for those who are in the club. It is a subscription for a year. You pay some amount for the subscription, and each flight during the year is cheaper. If you are buying a ticket for the first time, then most likely you do not have such a subscription, so I will turn it off and let's continue. There are arrows by clicking on which you can see the date, perhaps on the next or previous day. The price is much lower. Having chosen the desired date, click on the price. Here we confirm that we agree that the plane will land at this airport in Oslo, because when searching for a flight, we did not choose a particular airport, but chose any to have more choice. Then there is an offer to buy priority boarding or extra baggage. If you still choose budget travel, I recommend choosing a hand luggage. It is a backpack plus a small bag in this low-coster. This, you will have to take with you on board the plane, thus you save time as you do not need to go to the check-in desk, stand in line, check your luggage, and then after boarding, you have all your things with you. You just leave the airport and go about your business. You do not need to wait and look for your luggage on the tape. Click Next. At the bottom there is the total cost. I recommend that you look at it from time to time to avoid paying too much. Somewhere you accidentally clicked something, did not notice, the amount increased, so it is better to check. Then we see the selected flights. We can double check again the date, time, cost. Let's go further. Fill in your or the person who will fly, and check the box below if the passenger is you. Then, again we are offered to buy extra luggage. Choose what we do not want in both directions and choose hand luggage. You can add sports equipment, but we have budget travel, so rollers put in a backpack. Then, very important. There are several options to choose seats. The first is that you are immediately given some seats that the system has determined and you already know what these seats are, and for the fact that you know about it before you need to pay. Sometimes this amount is more than the cost of tickets. The second option is to choose seats yourself and already know their numbers and again pay for it, or the third option that I always choose is a random distribution of seats. What does it mean? This means that you will not know what seats you have until you check in online 24 hours before departure. You will not be able to choose your seats. You can get seats by the window, in the middle or on the edge. I choose a random distribution of seats and move on. Here again you can buy priority boarding, buy automatic check-in for the flight. If you have sclerosis and you don't see a million reminders that Wizzair sends you reminding you to check in, you can order a transfer from or to the airport. Insurance, parking, car rental, and all this is much more expensive than outside the app if you need any of these services, but I have never chosen anything here. We go further. Again we are offered an additional service in the form of insurance. Choose that we do not need insurance and go further. I have already filled in my address here. You will have a field that you will need to fill in by entering your home address. By clicking on More on the top right, we can once again double-check all the data. Choose the preferred payment option and enter all the data. Continue. We agree with the rules and pay. After that you will have so-called reservations in the app and on your mail, which are guaranteed to become your boarding tickets after you check in for the flight 24 hours before departure. The app is convenient because you do not need to print anything, make screenshots, After you check in for the flight, you will have a boarding ticket that you can add to your wallet on your phone or use through the app. If you want to see the next step, that is check-in, step by step, write about it in the comments. Hope you figured out the purchase, and you were helped by my video. Put likes, share with friends, write your comments, maybe I missed something, I will be grateful to everyone. Thanks for watching and let's travel together.